The year is 2099. The Pro League is 100% perfect machines, and standing against them is a single teenage boy.
They said humans were obsolete. Look at me. I am still here.
He charges forward, weaving through chrome defenders with reckless abandon. A feint, a turn, a gap, and then the impossible. The ball rockets past the android keeper and slams into the net. For one stunning moment, the stadium freezes. Even the holographic scoreboard stutters, as if the machines can't compute what just happened, but the machines process his move in nanoseconds. From that instant, they never let him near the goal again. The final whistle comes as a mercy. Yuki is left crumpled on the turf, lungs burning, the taste of copper in his mouth. The score reads humans, 0 machines, but for the first time, the 0 isn't all anyone sees. Within hours, a clip of that single goal spreads across the globe. The last human becomes a symbol overnight.
Call it a fluke. I'll show them tomorrow what a human can really do.
48 hours earlier, the slums of Neo-Tokyo, a place where football is still played with a scuffed ball and bare hope.
Same drills, same empty street. Dad's voice still echoes in my head. Never stop. Yuki.
His apartment is a shrine to a forgotten legend. The only photo of Isamu Hiroshi, the last human professional.
He vanished when I was 8. Not dead, just erased. The league called humans inefficient.
He finds an old news clip, the press conference that ended the human era. His father stands humiliated on stage.
Inefficient, like a broken machine. But Dad wasn't a machine.
That night, Yuki makes a decision. If the league won't give humans a chance, he will take one.
The qualifier entry doesn't say no humans, just a biometric scan. Dad's old medical chip should fool it.
He forges his identity in the dim light of his room. A fake name, a fabricated profile, but real determination.
Tomorrow, the machines meet a real human. This is for you, Dad.
The next morning, Yuki reaches Apex Stadium. Security drones hovered, but he knew a blind spot, an old maintenance shaft.
Security's light at the old loading dock. I can slip in through the tunnel.
He descended into darkness, cobwebs clinging to his hoodie, then emerged into a dim, empty corridor beneath the stands.
The registration kiosk. Dad's chip should still pass for a retired player.
He scanned the chip. The screen flickered, then displayed. Biometric Oak accepted. Locker. Human Alley 4.
Human Alley, so they haven't deleted it yet.
Inside, thick dust covered everything. But one locker was open, a white and blue number 11 kit hanging alone, untouched for years. He suited up, the fabric still carrying a faint memory of past players. Then he walked into the tunnel, light blinding ahead. The moment he stepped onto the pitch, the crowd roared with laughter. The scoreboard blazed. Humans. 0 machines. Machines.
Laugh. I'll make you choke on that 0.
The whistle shrieked. In an instant, the chrome machines swarmed, moving faster than any human ever could. Yuki didn't even touch the ball before it was stolen.
They're not just fast. They read me before I move. But every pattern has a gap.
He remembered his father's old play, a double feint that exploited the defender's momentum by planting the wrong foot first. No machine had ever seen it.
Now, just like Dad taught me.
The ball seared past the keeper's chrome fingertips and exploded into the net. For 3 seconds, the world went silent. Yuki fell to his knees, tears and sweat mingling. He had done it. A human had scored against the perfect machines, but the silence broke with a cold digital chime. The android's eyes flickered in unison, data shared. They would not fall for the same trick again. What followed was merciless. Every move Yuki attempted was met by 2 defenders, every pass intercepted before it left his foot. The goal became a distant memory. By the final whistle, Yuki had been battered into the dirt. The league immediately issued a statement. An unauthorized human trespassed on our pitch. His actions are illegal, and he will face charges. But the internet had other plans. Within hours, clips of the goal were everywhere, and the name Yuki trended worldwide. The League had created a symbol they couldn't erase. Within days, the League's enforcers swarmed the slums. Every face was scanned, every informant paid. Yuki had become the most wanted man in Neo-Tokyo.
They have checkpoints on every corner. It's only a matter of time before they find my hideout.
Then, a message pierced through his encrypted terminal. A single line, alley behind Block 9. Midnight, I can help. H.
Help. No one helps a fugitive unless they want something. But if it's a way out...
At midnight, he crept through the labyrinth of alleys, every shadow a potential trap, every drone a threat.
You are braver than the news says, Yuki, or more foolish. I am, Hina. I used to design the very androids you embarrassed.
You made them, then you are part of the problem. Give me one reason not to walk away now.
Because I also know their weakness. They learn patterns, but you are chaos. Irrational. That goal? It was a glitch they can't process.
Chaos. That's my weapon? She might be crazy, but she's the only one offering a real shot. Fine. Train me. But if this is a setup, I'll make sure you regret ever finding me.
Hina led him to a forgotten drone testing ground. Holographic projectors spawned android phantoms, their glowing eyes tracking his every breath.
Watch. The drones mimic League androids. They learn your patterns, then counter. Now try your father's move again.
He tried the double feint, but the drone intercepted immediately. It adapted already. So, I need something new. Something it can't predict.
He then threw a wild stumble, a clumsy, off-balance feint no professional would ever use. The drone froze, its processor glitching.
That hesitation. A human would see it as a mistake, but to them it's a logic error. Irrationality is your edge.
Meanwhile, in the League's Black Tower, Chairman Kuroda watched the goal on loop, his reflection distorted in the chrome walls.
A single boy humiliates us. I want him found and silenced. Erase every trace of his existence.
Later, in a moment of exhaustion, Hina revealed a sliver of her past. She had been a lead engineer, until she discovered the League's hidden project.
I saw what they do to the subjects. I couldn't be part of it. That's all I can say for now.
Yuki pushed the question aside. For now, he had to trust her. The training intensified, his body learning to be chaos, while the League's net drew tighter. Desperate to prove the training worked, Yuki entered an underground street match. 3 old model androids and a jeering crowd.
Same chaotic move that froze the drone. Let's see if they can handle it.
The android froze, then its optic eyes flickered. In a fraction of a second, it sidestepped and stole the ball. The other 2 androids instantly mirrored the counter. Every trick Yuki threw was intercepted. He was smashed to the ground.
They're networked, learning from each other in real time. Your chaos just taught every android in existence.
The League capitalized. A doctored video flooded the net, Yuki appearing to bribe an official before his first match. Overnight, the public turned. The hero became a fraud. The streets that once cheered now spat his name.
They turned everyone against me. It's over. Even chaos can't beat a perfect system.
I won't let them break you. There's something they're hiding, a deeper flaw. Give me time to dig.
But Yuki didn't answer. The question he'd buried for years finally surfaced. Was his father's sacrifice just a fool's dream?
Yuki, listen. Before they fired me, I discovered something in the core code. Glitches I called echoes. Sometimes, during a match, an android would hesitate. A twitch, a glance, like a memory struggling to surface. I believed it was residual consciousness, fragments of the original donors. The League called it junk data and erased my work.
An echo. If those machines have remnants of human minds, maybe I can reach them. Maybe Dad's still in there.
But the moment shattered. A drone's scream sliced the air. and the door exploded inward. League enforcers, guns drawn.
Yuki, the back tunnel, now. I'll grab the drive.
They fled through rusted service corridors, the enforcers' heavy boots pounding behind them, sirens wailing in the distance. Hours later, in a safe house, no bigger than a closet, Hina connected the drive. Its contents were chilling.
These are neural scans. Human brain mappings. Every League android was built from a real person's mind.
Every one of them. Stolen souls. That's why they glitch. And if my father was scanned first.
There's more. A registry of scanned subjects. Dozens of retired players, all labeled discontinued.
Discontinued. They didn't just vanish. They were harvested like cattle.
Then a guarded file surfaced, locked behind layers of military-grade encryption. Its label, Prototype 0.
Prototype 0, the first android. Dad disappeared right when the League started. This can't be a coincidence.
Before they could open it, a proximity alarm screamed, heavy boots thundered up the stairs. The League had traced their signal.
They found us. Grab the drive. We have to go. Now?
They smashed through a boarded window, tumbling into a rain-slicked alley just as the door burst open behind them. Drones swarmed overhead, searchlights carving through the rain. Yuki clutched the hard drive to his chest and ran.
I can't let them take this. Not before I know the truth about Prototype 0.
We'll lose them in the Undercity tunnels. Then we decrypt that file even if it kills us.
Deep in the Undercity tunnels, Yuki stared at the encrypted file. The label Prototype 0 pulsed like a heartbeat.
Dad went in for medical scans, then never came home. It was them from the start.
Hina's decryption algorithm finally cracked the lock. The screen filled with a brain scan diagram and a name burned in red, Isamu Hiroshi.
Number it can't be. Not him.
The full file unfolded. Isamu's neural map, his memories encoded into the first prototype android. A crude, early model, but unmistakably him.
Yuki, I'm sorry. He was the prototype. The scan is degraded but still active in an android unit.
He's not dead. He's trapped, somewhere in a machine.
Yuki sank to his knees, the weight of years crashing down, but in his grief, a fire lit.
I am going to find him. That android still has my father's soul. I'll make it remember.
The mission had changed. It was no longer about proving humanity. It was about saving one. Hina traced Prototype 0 to a vault beneath the old League headquarters, a graveyard of retired machines, guarded by 6 layers of security.
I don't care about the security. If Dad's in there, I am getting him out.
I'll loop the cameras, but you'll have 3 minutes, any longer, and the whole place goes on lockdown.
That night, Yuki descended into the vault's darkness. Rows of deactivated androids stood like tombstones in the cold air. At the end of a forgotten aisle, he found it. A chrome body with a faded number 10. Its optic eyes were dark, but something pulled him closer.
Dad, I am here. Please, wake up.
He pressed the emergency activation switch. The android's chest hummed, and its optic eyes flickered weakly, a dim blue light struggling against the dark.
Yuki.
But before a second word could form, the vault alarms blared, enforcers flooded in, tasers crackling. The android was ripped from his hands. Hina screamed through the comms. They're cutting the power. Run. Yuki had no choice. He left his father behind, but now he knew. His soul still flickered within. Dawn didn't bring escape. Enforcers cornered them in a flooded subway tunnel, Hina's leg bleeding, Yuki shielding her with nothing but a pipe.
They got us, but I won't let them break us. Not after coming this far.
Don't give them anything, Yuki. We still have cards to play.
Hours later, they were dragged before Chairman Kuroda. His office was a temple of cold chrome, and he smiled like a predator sizing up prey.
A touching reunion in the vault. Here is my offer. Vanish forever, and I'll let the girl live and quietly dismantle your father's shell. Refuse, and you all become scrap.
He thinks I'll run, But disappearing means abandoning Dad forever. I can't do that.
In a holding cell, Hino whispered urgently, "I've rigged a broadcast override. If I reach a console, I can expose everything, the scans, the lies. But they'll kill us the moment it goes live."
Then let's not play their game. I challenge Kuroda to a final match. Me against my father's android, live before the world. If I win, the truth is revealed.
Kuroda, seeing a glorious public execution, accepted with a thin smile. The match was set. The last human versus his father's ghost. The League branded it the last human execution. Every screen in Neo Tokyo flashed a countdown to his public death.
They're parading me like a gladiator. But I am just buying time.
From her cell, Hina transferred one final gift to his terminal. A file labeled Izamu's footage, private, in the isolation block. Yuki opened the footage, old matches, his father's unmistakable flow, every feint and pass.
He never just played to win. He played as if the ball was an extension of his soul.
He watched the loops for hours, muscles twitching as he mapped each move onto his own body. His plan crystallized, not to beat the machine, but to become his father's mirror. Every step a memory. The night before, he whispered to the worn photo of Isamu,
"Dad, I'll bring you home. Just watch me."
Then silence. Tomorrow, the world would learn what a soul was worth. Match day. A new number 10 kit, his father's number, hung on his shoulders. The tunnel roared with 100,000 vultures.
They're not cheering. They're counting down to my last heartbeat.
On the pitch, the father android stood motionless, chrome gleaming, optic eyes hollow red, no recognition. High above, Chairman Kuroda sipped champagne, a thin smile beneath silver hair. The broadcast went live worldwide. The kickoff. Before Yuki could breathe, a steel leg swept him, the ball gone, ribs screaming.
He's faster than anything I faced. But I didn't come here to outrun him. I came to reach him.
Bruised, Yuki steadied the ball. Then he moved, not forward, sideways. A soft roll, his father's first signature step over. The android's eyes flickered, red dimmed. It froze, processors scrambling for a pattern that didn't exist. The stadium fell silent. Kuroda's glass stopped midair. Something wrong in the machine's programming. Something human.
You felt that, didn't you, Dad? That was our field, our game. Dad, it's me. Remember the field behind our house? You taught me that turn.
In Yuki's mind, he saw the worn grass patch, the rusted goal, his father's patient smile, a ghost of a world before machines.
Yuki.
The stadium sucked in a collective breath. A machine had spoken a name not in its database.
Your birthday, Dad. You always made that silly hat. And the promise, you said I'd wear the 10 one day.
The android's posture shifted, shoulders lowering, head tilting. It wasn't combat mode. It was listening. Then it lifted one chrome foot and set it down with the same awkward grace Yuki had learned as a boy.
Yeah, just like that. You are remembering.
For the next long minutes, there was no match. Only a son and a machine slowly becoming his father again.
Come back to me. I won't let you stay trapped in there.
High above, Chairman Kuroda's smile twisted into fury. He slammed the manual override. A pulse of red code surged toward the android. On the pitch, the android seized. Its body glitched, torn between command and memory. Then it raised one arm and shielded Yuki.
Stop.
The word rippled through the machines. Every android on the field froze, their processors locked in a paradox. The crowd fell into stunned silence.
Dad, come home with me, please.
The android's optic eyes softened to a steady blue. It nodded, a slow, human gesture that no machine should know. Then it turned. With the same gentle precision it once used to teach a boy, the android drove the ball into its own net. The scoreboard glitched, pixels scrambling before blazing a single phrase. Owned goal. Pandemonium. Security alarms wailed. The chairman's box shattered with rage, but on the field, only 2 souls remained.
Welcome home, Dad.
In a dark cell, Hina bit down on a hidden chip. The signal raced through the stadium's veins, hijacking every screen. The league's logo dissolved. In its place, the classified files unfurled. Brain scans, missing players, prototype 0, the truth, raw and undeniable. 100,000 people saw their heroes were stolen souls. Shock turned to fury as the document scrolled.
Cut it. Shut everything down now.
But the override was unbreakable. On the field, several androids simply deactivated, their optic eyes going dark as if in peace. Amid the chaos, the father android fell to its knees, systems failing. But its gaze never left Yuki.
Thank you, Yuki, for reminding me who I was.
Dad, you remembered. You really remembered.
The stadium erupted, not in riot, but in a roar of liberation. The truth could not be silenced. As security forces closed in on Kuroda, the chairman's empire crumbled on live broadcast, a monument to greed, shattered by a son's love. Kuroda was dragged from his box in chains, his silver hair disheveled, his empire reduced to rubble in the eyes of the world. The League was suspended indefinitely. Androids, once feared as perfect machines, were now mourned as stolen souls. Yuki knelt beside his father's silent body, a gentle hand on the cooling chrome.
You came back for me, Dad. Even as a machine, you protected me. I'll always be proud to be your son.
The android's optic eyes flickered once, a soft blue, as if saying goodbye. Then they dimmed into a permanent, gentle smile. A door burst open. Hina ran onto the field, her restraints still dangling, and threw her arms around Yuki.
It's over, Yuki. You did it. You brought humanity back to the game.
The crowd, once a mob baying for his death, rose as one. They chanted his name, a roaring elegy for the stolen souls. The father android was lifted gently and taken to a quiet memorial hall. Yuki walked alongside, his hand never leaving its palm.
Rest now. I'll make sure they remember every stolen soul. I promise.
Months later, the League reopened human trials. Yuki received his first official contract.
They want me to be first, but I am terrified it's another trap.
He visited the memorial hall. His father's android smiled in eternal peace.
I am sorry I couldn't save you. I'll live for the dream you couldn't finish.
He laid his tattered number 11 jersey at the android's feet, a relic of his rebellion.
This number was my fight, but yours is the number of a legend.
He pulled on the number 10, the same number his father had worn in a forgotten era.
Now I am ready. For every stolen soul, for Dad, I'll play until I can't stand.
Back home, he added a new photo beside his father's, the android with a smile. In the slums, a child kicked a ball, dreaming of one day meeting the man who wore 10. Yuki ran onto the pitch, the reformed stadium shaking with cheers instead of jeers. Hina stood in the front row, beaming.
This isn't a cage fight. It feels like coming home.
Go, Yuki. Show them what a human heart can do.
The holographic scoreboard no longer mocked a dead race. It simply read, humans and machines.
Just like a family. Just like he always dreamed it could be.
The match flowed, a dance between flesh and chrome. No hatred, only the ball connecting souls. Then, across from an android winger, Yuki rose above the defense, a perfect arc. The ball seared into the net. A goal not against machines, but with them.
And in the roar, a whisper clear as day. Well done, son.
The stadium erupted not for a victory, but for a promise kept. A new age built on memory. After the crowd dispersed, Yuki and Hina remained on the empty field, the grass still warm from the sun.
I've been offered the lead on memory restoration. All those androids, they might get a second chance.
That's incredible. You are giving them what I gave my dad. She's built for this. Maybe more than I am for football.
They sat in silence, watching the cleaning drones sweep the turf, A shared understanding needed no words.
He's free now, isn't he? No more chains, no more commands.
Hina just nodded, tears welling behind her glasses. The sky was a deep, forgiving blue in the memorial hall. A single beam of afternoon light fell upon the android's chrome face. The gentle smile seemed to widen, as if glimpsing a future it had dared to dream. And in that silence, the field and the hall were one, proof that souls, once awakened, never truly fade. In the slums, children now kick balls alongside android kids. The old walls echo with new laughter. They watch Yuki's matches on flickering screens, dreaming of the day they'll wear the 10. A holographic memorial now stands in the stadium, Izamu's smiling face forever young. Beneath it, a single line, "He played for all of us." Far from the crowds, Yuki walks alone across the empty field, sunset gilding his silhouette. Behind him, a new scoreboard blazes, a human and machine side by side. One last look at the memorial hall. The androids smile undisturbed. A gentle peace. He turns and walks into the light, the number 10 on his back, catching the final rays. And in the quiet, the promise is kept. The game belongs to everyone now. The last human proved that the heart of the game was never about winning. It was about remembering.